Yes, anyway, let me take you guys to the next story, of which if you are a fan of music ama you love girl groups, and personally nilikuwa kwa girl group before ninge boy group before niende solo, and I could not handle it. Sawa sawa. That's a story for another day. Anyway, let's talk about Little Mix. So what happens is one of them, called Jessie Nelson, decided she's done with the group after 9 years of working together. Wow. And one of the reasons, okay, first, Little Mix went on their Twitter page and they, wrote, they just tweeted something after, an amazing 9 years together. Jessie has made a decision to leave Little Mix. Sawa. They are normally 4 chicks, but now, minus her, they're going to be 3 chicks. Sawa. Yeah. So, the most, I think, important thing kwa hii conversation yote ni the reason as to why Jessie decided to leave. So one of the things is, I'll just read something short because she wrote something on her Instagram account, or is it a Twitter, one of them. And I'll just read the most important bit of one of the reasons why she left. Actually, I think it's the reason that made her leave the group. She said this, the truth, yo, take it easy, yo. So Alisema, the truth is, recently, being in the band has really taken a toll on my mental health, okay? I find the constant pressure of being in a girl group and living up to expectations very, very hard. Okay, I'm very, very hard, but that's not very hard. Sorry, I mean, charge, so you'll get the thing. So that is what she wrote. So I think that's one of the things that got my attention. You get like, you can have all of this fame, but you get to that point where you're like, I want to do things that make me happy as a person. It's not about the fame. Yes, we've done it, Nini, but I want to put me first, and that's very much okay. So hiyo ndo story ya leo, but me, I'm like, you go do your own thing. You get. Sometimes you have to stop living for people and live for you. Put you first. Put your emotions. Put your feelings. Put your mental health. Uko mbele.
Yeah. So, first of all, I didn't know they had been together for 9 years. Like, we started knowing Little Mix the other day, but I guess they must have been famous in like the UK. Then they like crossed over to like the US and like other like countries. But I don't have any sisters, but I remember like being in high school. Like, that was the most time I've spent with so many girls. And I kid you not, I left them with like 2 friends because it was just too much. Like, everyone like expects you to be like them, but don't be like this, be like this. Don't be like this, be like this. Why are you doing this, do this? Like, literally since primary school, I've had that problem with girls. And I'm like, no, I'm going to do what I want to do. Tukosane. And I literally, actually the other one we talk once in a while, because this thing of, we're here and then be this and then be that, and then putting me in a group at this is the group for famous girls, you can't talk to the girls who are not famous. I'm like, what?
That used to be kwanza a lot in uko Ushago, those schools for Ushago, because wako watu wa Nairobi. So umeshaekwa kwa group yenye hata ujui na
imagine.
Sad.
So I get it.
But for your own happiness and your own self, unajua ile mental space yako iko tu sawa. Acha tu.
Just leave, it's not everything.
Like, it's never that serious sometimes. I think in ile situation yenye, have you guys seen, like, we've had artists even from Kenya, wenye wamekuwa all of a sudden they just went MIA on the music and hype. They just went into doing other things, and they're very comfortable and they're very okay. Because if you let the fame get to you, it's gonna mess you up. Like, it's so easy to lose your way, lose your direction just because umeacha fame imekuingia, and unaweza kwa you're living, but you're not even living like the way you want. Because ile expectations ni nahitaji kukula at a certain place, certain standards. I need to wear certain clothes at certain standards. I need to have yani unajeka kwa certain standards, and then you can't maintain standards, ama the standards become inakwa you don't even know who you are anymore.
You can lose yourself.
In other words, you want to live the way people expect you to live, and that's the worst thing you can do for yourself. Be you. It's never that serious. If mtu wangu mtu mwingine atatokea usaulike, unajua. So just be you. I think that's
and then imagine they've been together for like 9 years, meaning there's no way she just woke up and decided, you know what, I need to get out of this group because for whatever reasons. I think it's a very premeditated like reason for her leaving the group. Like, lazima okay, this does not work for me, so let me go ahead and go to the next level of life. Unaelewa? So Miss Yoni,
it takes heart.
It
That's what I
take
can
a
say.
lot.
It takes
a lot.
It takes heart. Like it's easy to think about it, but now just making the move. You get. I know so me work now for so long.
They're like
you have
family.
like all the fame, all the hype, all the
Yeah.
like uko na hiyo kitu yote yenye mtu mwenye akiwa kwenye shule za mtu atini unasema nataka tu kuwa famous. You don't even know why you want to be famous. Yani una feel tu nataka kujulikana ni kwa hiyo pesa yenye watu kuangalia wakijulikana.
Yes.
And you don't even understand the thing that goes on this other side. You get. It's very different from what people think, but at the end of the day, I'm like,
she's aware of
for
the
you.
shoe. Yeah.
Exactly. It's a hard decision. Like, kufika hiyo point yenye this is not good for me.
Yes.
It's not inani affect.
Inani choke.
I knew nikisema inani affect.
Inani affect.
Nitasema hizo vitu.
Inani choke.
Inani choke.
Yeah, but anyway, you know, every man for himself, God for us all.
Yes.
It's okay to move and to change things like you get. So anyway, I think we're done with the stories.
Yes.
Okay, what is we about to do? Are we
Live
going on to
sports?
live sports?
Yes.
So we are moving on to live sports. Yes. So on live sports day, I like these are the topics that you musemaga too. That's why. By the way.
Oh my god.
Can you imagine?
Oh my goodness.
I know you can relate. We're talking about crashing on a friend. Do you tell them? What do you do? Do you tell them you have a crush? Do you just cheza chini ya maji? As in, unajua, as in wagwan.
Well, kila msee amekuwa na crush hapa. Let's not even lie. Hata sai, hata kama uko married, kuna ile crush unaona. But for real, like
wangu yuko Kenya.
Wewe check is
Wangu yuko Kenya.
But haina shida uko naye ama
niko nayo.
ako. Si ndio? Ako majuu yes, unaona ni inaccessible. For you unaona ni kama uwezi mu access. But ako. Mimi niulizwe crush wako ni nitasema pale kwa
Ni?
Hebu tuambie.
Tuambie tu, is he Kenyan?
No, of course not.
Haizi kwa Mkenya
Apart from my
wewe.
husband, siwezi cheza hapa hivi.
Hapa close.
Local nimeenda ni bwana yangu.
Bas, kwanza kwa msanii, it's
please.
very accessible.
So,
Nakwambia.
but crush na feeling like your brain is basically sending a 911-999 message to your like your heart is sending that 911 message to your brain to get closer to this person. Does it feel like that? Because me na feeling msesi anaweza, you know, it's just crush. It's just a crush. Just make sure you don't crash when you crash, you know.
I think sometimes liking someone turns out to start out like a crush. Like you have a crush on someone, then ukikaa ndio unakuja like, I do like this person. You get you don't crush on things that you don't like. Like una crushingi on vitu zenye manze it's kidogo your heart and your mind they're in sync. You get that's why you think about that person and all that. I feel like kama ni crush, okay, sikieni. Kama your crush iko married, hiyo crush iko na fiance na fiancé na hiyo crush iko na entanglement kidogo inakuanga singine ni tricky, but iko na kitu yote yenye ni serious na ni official. Can you go and crush somewhere else? But kama hiyo crush iko single, my dear, take your phone right now, tell them I have a crush. Tuma emoji lia wink.
Now, let me tell you,
to love hearts, you know, tell your crush if they're single and you're single, you can tell them.
People that you can access.
What to a relationship, keep the crushes to yourself.
I would risk it all. I've said this and I will say it again. I would risk it all for Drake. Even though I'm married with children,
oh my God,
I will risk it all. I have said I'm Drake. I would risk it all.
Champagne.
Me imagine, I think me crush na keeping tu ni crush. You know, it's someone ako majuu huko, siwezi mu access, not like I'm looking to access to them, but
I've never had
it's just a crush, like you don't go beyond.
But I've never had like a local crush. But I've had like people like crush on me. I remember my best friend when we were kids, because now when we moved to our new neighborhood, the only people in my age bracket were boys. So me, him, and another one of my friends were like best friends. And he used to write to me in high school. So one holiday I came back, and he told me like he has feelings for me after we've been friends for like 10 years. He tells me he has feelings for me, he wants us to date. I'm like, I think it will do in our friendship. And then he asked me again and I said no. And then he asked me again and then he said no. Now he's married with children.
You'll probably be that one, but guys, what do you think? Do let us know. Do you tell your crush that you like them? 111 444 111 is our SMS line. For just a shilling, you get to send us a message. But right about now, it's time for Advice Sport.